There are a ton of pets inside of Go Garden that are worth trillions, quadrillions, and even sextillions of shekels, and some of these are not even obtainable, including things such as this green bean. The only bad part is that a lot of these things are not possible to get anymore, and they're actually very, very good, like including things such as this disco bee that literally gives an admin mutation, or such as this rainbow spinosaurus that literally copies the ability of multiple pets inside of your garden or multiple mutations and puts it on a different plant. But in this video, I've gathered some of the most important tips that you need to know in order to trade and make the most amount of value inside this game and be able to get your dream pets. Because not only are they going to help you out in the entirety of the game, but some of these pets look very cool and they're actually worth a lot, including this queen bee that is super old. Although it is really nice to have a lot of shekels in the game to be able to just straight up buy these, I know that a lot of you guys don't actually have that, and I'm going to show you how you can use your garden to an advantage of being able to obtain a lot of these things. Currently, the single best way is the events that are going on inside the game. As you know, at this moment, we have the Nut Acorns event where you are able to obtain all these random rewards. Now, this probably isn't the best example of an event because one of the only things that you can trade inside of this event are the nutty chests, which you can either obtain them from the reward track over here or the free chipmunk where you can have a chance of getting them. The reason why it's good is because it has a variety of stuff in it, including the acorn as well as the chinchilla, which can be used to either trade for a lot of shekels or another pet that you want to. For example, a junk bot pet. For an event like this, the best way is literally to run around because the chipmunks just spawn acorns, bro, and that is literally all they do. Like, this event is not really much more than just spawning acorns and you going around the map and collecting them. However, there is some things you can do on the side while you're waiting for this. One of the most important things, especially if you already have some pets that are decent. For example, let's say this mimic octopus, right? It's a decent pet. A lot of people are interested in it, but most people are interested in ones that have a very high level. So what you want to do is head into your garden and literally just pick up any plant with just a bunch of mutations, bro. For me, let me go ahead and clear out my slot over here, but I'm just gonna pick out, like, bro, like, it doesn't even matter. Let's just pick out some of these light shoots right here, or these coconuts. They have a bunch of mutations. Coconuts are not hard things to get whatsoever, but what you do with this is you feed it to your pets and they instantly get full hunger, and even while you're not even inside of the game, these pets are going to level up, aka allowing you to either get a good mutation on them or even trading them straight off. If you have things such as like a mimic octopus, I would highly wait till you get it to level 50, which then you can go ahead and just throw it in the pet mutations machine in the hopes and praise that you get a rainbow mutation. Because if you do, well, then you can sell it for a lot. But there is so many other things that you guys can do on top of this that literally can like stack with your chances of getting better stuff. It's how I've been able to get a lot of cool things, and I really love this thing that I'm about to show you guys. Massive shout outs to not only the sponsor, but in my opinion, one of literally the best websites that you can use, tradekitsune.com. Yes, bro, it's literally named after this kitsune pet right here. But they've recently had a massive update that is very good, especially if you have a lot of pets. But what you can do is quite literally just screenshot the pets that you have in your inventory. And you can literally just click start scan on the website. You just upload your inventory. And what it's going to do is give you every single pet that you have inside your inventory right here. And you can get to confirm it or not. Literally every single thing that I just put there is accurate. The weight is the exact same. The age is the exact same, as well as the pet itself. Oh, and guess what? Once you confirm it, you can view all of your pets, but it also shows you the trait combo suggestions. So it's not only good just for trading, but you can literally see exactly what you have in your inventory and how that's going to like benefit you inside the game. This is really cool because it doesn't take effort of you clicking every single one of these pets in, and you don't have to put much effort into finding what you need because they have suggestions for you. They'll recommend you a bunch of stuff depending on whether you're just trying to get better at the game or whether you're trying to literally enhance your garden, which I think is the most important one, because when you get better at the game, you just have better pets anyways. And just imagine being able to have a ton of these Spinosauruses. I mean, if I go ahead and plant this guy down real quick, actually, I can show you how good he is, because I got him rainbow thanks to the help of Trade Kitsune. And as you can see, every 14 minutes, this guy literally devours a random mutation from 5 different fruits and applies it to 1 random fruit. And bro, I mean, if I just keep leveling up, he'll just get more and more insane. And how do you know you're actually making good trades on this website? You are able to make trades just like this. You can literally say you have this owl and it'll tell you when you're winning and when you're losing, or if it's fair. And for example, I can say that I want an axolotl, and let's just say with the mutation of giant bean, why not? And as you can see, it says I'm actually losing by 69%. So what are the odds of that? It quite literally does every single bit of math that you can do. I was honestly so impressed when I found out that a website like this could do it, and it's crazy to me that Roblox games have this potential now. And also to the Trade Kitsune devs, bro, I highly recommend you guys advance this onto other Roblox games too. It is sick. But yes, last but not least, you can post your trade, and then other people have the opportunity to come and offer on your trade. And you can even go ahead and message a variety of people. But since I have no friends, there's no chats. So shout out to Trade Kitsune for sponsoring this video. The link will be in the description as well as in the comments section. Thank you very much. And oh, another acorn just spawned right next to me. Okay, I got a medium treat. And talking about treats, as I mentioned earlier, you do want to get these mutations, and something that a lot of people sleep on, and I do kind of see why, but it's these treats, such as the medium ones, because these are actually pretty decent. They don't last a ridiculous amount of time, but when you apply it on your pet and you have something that is very good, it is very beneficial. For example, what I'm going to do is go to my pet inventory number 2, which is where I keep like my best pets that I'm also using on my team. And keep in mind, look, I got things such as like this Peach Wasp, which is an admin event, and I'm going to show y'all how you can get these too. If I go ahead and actually collect these coconuts right over here, and we're basically just trying to feed this Spinosaurus. As a matter of fact, I want to go ahead and feed everything inside my team here. I'm going to need something with a bit more mutations though. There we go. I basically have like most of the important things fed on my team here. I think that should be all. Okay, there we go. Now it is literally everything that is important. But what you do after you feed these guys, you don't even have to stay in the game for literally any of this, but just straight up feed your pets, bro. Give them these treats. And actually, it's for 86,000 seconds. So that is a very long time. I'm pretty sure, for example, that one that I just gave him, what it basically does is it doesn't buff its abilities, but instead it makes it get XP much faster. So it's really cool. One thing that I constantly tell people though is don't really waste your time hatching many of these eggs, because these eggs genuinely take a very long time. Now, something like the jungle egg is pretty smart to hatch because it's very new. Some of these pets are still sought for after. But something like the bug egg, the dragonfly actually was duped literally so many times, and there's so many of them in the game that placing these in your garden would only just take a lot of time. Unless you've been playing the game a lot, and if you definitely have, I highly recommend you're constantly ascending, so that way you can get more slots in order to place down these eggs and hatch more of them at once. For example, right now I just need a wet grape. Bro, surely I have one. Okay, I don't have a wet grape, not that I can find one, but what I can do is just mutate this one with wet, grab it, and just take it over there. And the point of this isn't to tell you about ascending, because we all already know that, but it's rather the upgrades that you can get with this to help you get much better pets. And some of the best ones, in my opinion, include this egg capacity upgrade that allows you to hatch more eggs at once, as well as obviously the pet inventory upgrade. This is very good because it allows you to store more pets, which ultimately allow you to trade players with more pets. And that'll basically, you know, allow you to offer more for each thing, so that way you can get better stuff. But in order to be able to actually get a lot of pets in this game, you have to go from a lower level, especially if you're not not that good. I highly recommend you guys also use the official Grow Garden Discord server in order to trade. Not only can you use this one, but there's a lot more. And all these servers are great because constantly, if you have a pet that is especially meta, depending on the update, and keep in mind, a lot of pets that you might have might not be useful right now, but in the next update, they could be literally the best pets. A great example of this is the Spinosaurus. Right now, he's not that crazy, but his upgrade or mutation upgrade can be very beneficial for events where you need a lot of mutations on a certain plant. And in that sense, it'll be very powerful. Now, I've given away a bunch of these premium passes in the past, but this is also an amazing thing, especially if you have the Robux. If you are willing to spend 749 Robux, this is one of the best investments you can make in the game in terms of not just getting pets, but actually good seeds and stuff. And the Rainbow Mizuchi pet, although it is not very good, it used to actually be an admin pet, so it is still very sought after. And I did actually go ahead and make a video on this right here. The fastest way to literally get the season pass maxed out. It's OP. So if that's something that possibly interests you, I highly recommend you check it out. It is very worth it, especially if you're trying to max it out and you have the season pass. Even if you don't, it's still very good. You can get things such as level up lollipops and the jungle eggs, which you can use to, get your pets to be better, blah, 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 blah. You get the point. But overall, currently in the game, one of the absolute best ways of trading, and the way that most people prefer, is that you actually just straight up give them shekels. The problem is, though, a lot of people in this game have literally sextillions of shekels, which is way above a currency that I even have right now. And the only way to really be able to get these is by having old fruits that were duped, and you're able to just straight up trade them. Hence why in this video, I've been mostly focused on pet trading rather than that, because it's very hard to find those nowadays. But I do still have a lot of these bone blossoms inside my inventory. I should, yes. As you can see, I have these giant bone blossoms that are worth literally trillions. And this can get you a very good start. Like, it's worth 255 trillion. And with this thing, you're able to get a lot of bug eggs, especially when the admin abuses happen, which I'm going to talk about. But it's very beneficial in the terms of being able to get some of the lower tier pets that are still very good. And that allows you to, get a lot of stuff. So if you guys want some, just join the Discord server. We always give them away, but the Discord is linked in the description. The thing I was going to talk about, though, is admin abuses, and admin abuses. Every single update, they announce saying that the admin abuse will begin around 1 hour before the update, and every single time, these admin abuses are incredible. Personally, in my opinion, the best part is all the level up lollipops that you actually get from the gear shop. They literally gave away over 200 in the newest update. So that means you can get 4 pets up to level 50, which then you can mutate them. It's insane. But on top of that, they do give away a lot of the best eggs inside of the game. And this is very good in order to obtain these, because then when you do want to hatch them, you are able to have a very good shot at getting something good. And then, you can trade it off, blah, blah, blah. But on top of the usual admin abuses, we actually have double admin abuses now going on in this game too. This was something that so many people, including myself, suggested in videos over and over again until they finally decided to have a poll over it. They made this poll asking people when they would actually prefer admin abuses, and personally me, I said Fruity Fridays, but any of them work. And eventually the Stormy Sundays one actually won this vote. This last weekend, for the first time, we actually had the double admin abuse, where we had an admin abuse 1 hour before the update, as well as one right after the update, or not right after the update, but the next day on Sunday. It was only like 30 minutes long, but it is still very beneficial. You're able to get a ton of these rewards, which then you can hatch, use, and, advance your team that you currently have in order to be able to trade for much better things. But currently, the best method inside the game, in my opinion, is just grabbing these nutty chests, bro. And if you get something good out of them, it's so beneficial. Not like something like this farmer chipmunk. Matter of fact, bro, I'm just gonna go ahead straight up sell him because he's very useless. But if you do get something like the chinchilla, then you can trade it for one of your dream pets, or possibly, depending on how good it is. Recently, in the most admin abuse event, they did also give away more of these junk bots, so you could possibly participate in these in order to get some of your favorite admin pets. Some of the best ones include the lemon lion. It's actually inside my garden right now, and it's very good because it applies this brain rot mutation that every 5 minutes, by the way, it does this brain rot mutation thing. And the multiplier on the mutation is literally 100 times. If I feed it to any of my pets, they instantly get full hunger or full health, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Oh, and on top of that, I mean, this guy every 10 minutes, he's giving away 1,500,000 or, yeah, 1,500 XP to some random pet in my garden. So, yeah, he's very good. But if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead, click this video on the screen right here. I went ahead and handpicked it for you because I really think you're going to enjoy it. But pick it fast because this video is about to end. And until then, I'll catch you on the next one. Hurry, click it. Bye.